This is a Glass Box Media podcast.
Yes, you do know it's a bad day when you have to check your horoscope.
Dude, that's exactly what I was like, fucking, what is going on in the universe today that this day is like, I didn't even look to see if fucking Mercury is in retrograde. I was just like, what does my fucking horoscope say?
What is it specifically happening to my sign?
Right. What's happening in my world?
Not just the overall world.
Just Aries,
specifically mine.
Yeah. You know, whenever you're on Spotify and you're listening to that like daily Spotify podcast, that's just your horoscope. Did you know that's a thing?
I don't listen to Spotify podcasts, but I do know.
It's not a podcast. It's just like.
Oh, I do. There is a horoscope one, a daily horoscope one on that I've listened to before.
Oh yeah. I think you sent us that one.
Oh yeah.
Did I say podcast on Spotify? I didn't mean to.
Oh, got it. Okay.
But I was.
That's what's wrong.
You know, I've been.
I told you only have 5 more minutes of creativity.
I know you're like getting it out now. We got to get it out right now. But I was on TikTok because that's all I do now. Because I'm not on Instagram or Facebook, and I saved this TikTok that was just this woman talking about like she writes like songs, right? And she was talking about like if you meet a woman who's like got her shit together, like everything, like she's like so on top of her shit, that woman is about to have a mental breakdown. I was like,
yeah,
110%. I'm at my most like hyper fucking organized like type A personality when like I'm about to have a full-on panic attack.
Yeah. Well,
everything's about to fall apart for me.
Tying it up with the thinnest of threads.
Yeah.
You guys know what the past few days have been like. And then like, so I had my very first Costco trip ever, which by the way, if you're feeling anxiety about crowds,
that's not the spot.
Great place to go. $1.50 hot dog though, I must say is a win. How evs,
You're like I'm this people now.
Also, like they have legitimately everything in that store. I don't know how it's possible that they have like a refrigerator, an Oculus headset, pair of pants,
anything you could ever need is Kirkland
and
brand,
like avocados.
Yeah.
Like
everything.
Also, I should tell you, as the summer heats up, soft serve. The soft serve at Costco is pretty good.
Don't sleep on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we're buying a fridge. And so like literally I've been like up in the middle of the night thinking of all the things that I need to accomplish, not just with work, but with life, all the deadlines that keep coming up and maybe passing. And I'm just like, why can't you do this? It's so easy. Why can't you just get it done? Like all this stuff. So I was like, told Eric, I'm like, we slept on it. Do you want this fridge? This is all you. I like it.
Yeah.
I cannot
put a mental thought
into it at all. This is going to be.
Oh yeah. I've had to do that with Chris sometimes. I've had to be like the same. I understand that note more than anything I think we've ever talked about in my life. When I'm just like, I've contemplated, my brain went there for a minute. I cannot physically put any other emotion or effort into it. So if it happens, you need to do it.
Yeah.
Entirely.
Yeah. I'm not taking this on.
It's one of the best things about having a partner. I mean, that's a thing that's slept on. It really is. It's underrated. It's just like being able to pass the baton. Like you're like, look, I can't life right now. Like I can't handle basic person responsibilities.
Right.
So look, sometimes I'm going to need to shoulder some of the weight.
Yeah.
Right now, I need you to shoulder some of the weight because I literally can barely function as a human being at the moment. So thanks.
Oh my gosh. But by the way, this is the Shorty episode.
Yeah. Wow. That's been a first. I feel like we've been doing so well in our regular episodes.
Well,
I just threw this one away.
Hey, listen, a little peek behind the curtain. It's a Tuesday night. All right. We don't usually record on a Tuesday night. I feel like our mojo is thrown. The planets are all over the fucking place.
Right.
Okay.
Like my horoscope said I only had creativity between the hours of 5 and 8.
So if you don't hear Cassie for the rest of this episode, just know.
That's what's up. Yeah. Well, this is where you come for like bite-sized preview of what you would get for a full episode.
Yeah.
We get the little stories.
And
little
amuse-bouche.
Exactly.
A little nosh. It's a sampling.
It's a taste.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, would you like to answer a would you rather question, ladies?
Yes.
All right. Would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future?
5, whatever, 10?
10.
10 minutes? 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh,
Ooh,
150?
Yeah, that
I'd be
doesn't
like,
affect me.
I'd be like Biff Tanning that
Yes!
fucking shit.
Yes!
I would be like,
okay, you're right. You're right.
dude, I know what's going to happen. I know what stocks to invest in.
Yep.
I would feel like, yes, 150
You're
years.
right.
I can't do shit all about 10 minutes into the future.
True.
I feel like you both
I got
are
that Biff.
so much more optimistic about what 150 years in the future is going to look like.
Well,
I'm like, everything is going to be burned to
Well,
the fucking ground.
really-
If
it
so,
won't be
maybe
us.
maybe that will be enough for me to tell, like, or yeah, 150 years it won't be us, but yeah,
the
it would
ocean was on
definitely-
fire. The ocean was on fire like 2 weeks ago. We're not making it another 150 years. Like we are destroying this planet before then. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 130.
And it isn't going to be
degrees.
like that one person who's like, no, but I'm telling you, I got to see 150 years in the future. Like,
You
sure.
have to throw away your plastic straws. Do it now.
No, I know.
maybe
They're like,
I
go
would
back
finally
to bed.
buy that extra water or an earthquake kit or something. If I saw 150 years in the future, I'd be like, oh,
I
all
think-
right.
Fine, I
'Cause-
won't eat meat.
Because here's the thing. I kind of agree with you in that, like, yeah, like, what are you going to do 10 minutes into the future? Unless you think something really bad's going to happen in the next 10 minutes and you think, you can look in the future long enough to stop it, right? Like, okay. Other than that, yeah, you can't really do anything about 10 minutes into the future. But like 150 years. I don't know. I don't know.
That's a long time. What year is that? I can't math fast enough.
So it's 2021 right now. So
it'd be
150 would be 2171.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't
Inconsequential
fathom
to me.
that. Yeah.
Oh my God. You guys are like, I don't know. I won't be around. Who cares?
I don't know. I feel like it can kind of help you make decisions for today and kind of see like,
I'd
you know,
be
what
put in a
the major-
sanitarium if it was me. If I came back
Yeah.
and I saw what it looked like in
You'd be
150
like,
years in the future.
I'm telling you.
Although-
I'm telling you.
Maybe I would be
Okay.
completely surprised. Like, maybe everything looks like Sweden. And then I'm like, we
Oh.
got our shit together at some point. Now I feel good about it.
Yeah.
It is kind of like the best part of human condition is that when shit really hits the fan, that's when we kind of can get
We're
our
like,
shit together.
fine.
We're like, fine, but we do. We
I haven't seen it.
procrastinate.
I haven't
It's
seen
a
it.
problem for future us.
That's right. It's about to be
It is.
much sooner than we think.
It is a problem
It's
for
going to
us.
be more. It's going to be closer to 10-minute future us than 150 years of future us.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
The ocean was on fire. All right. So let's get started on stories, shall we?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. I'll go first. I asked a crush out on a date. We got some pizza and had a good time. When I got home, I texted them and thanked them for the good date. They replied, "Was this a date?" Sorry.
Oh, sick.
It hurts.
Damn.
It hurts.
Ouch.
So mean.
I guess at least the pizza was good.
Hopefully.
I hope so. What if they took them to like a Pizza Hut, like that one date we read, where they're just like sitting on the like 2-person bench inside of a Pizza Hut?
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. All go next. All right. So this one is a listicle, which
Oh, I love those.
yes,
Those are the best.
Christina loves these too.
Me too.
All right. So picked him up to go to a dancing club. 1. He wore a fur coat in Atlanta. And it was August.
Oh no! Oh my God! It's so sweaty.
That is a vibe.
I hate that.
It's a mood. It is
It's dedication to the look. Like you are dedicated. Like Atlanta is
Hot.
sweaty. Yes.
A fur
Oh
coat.
God. Oh
A fur
my
coat. Okay.
God.
Number 2. He told me he faced murder charges, but didn't get convicted.
Oh.
There's 7 points.
No.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
3. Paid to jump the line and then refused to tip the bartender.
Oh.
4. Bought all of the roses from the rose lady.
Oh, well, that probably made her night.
Aw.
That probably made her night. I mean, another guy there was probably like, what the fuck, bro? I want to get a rose for my lady.
Then sold them. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that would have
been awesome.
Sold them for a markup.
Yeah.
5, bought a photo where he wanted me to pose with the roses, and for shits and giggles of a hell date story, I let him drape his fur coat on my shoulder for the pic.
Oh, how sweaty was it on the inside?
I need that pic. I need it.
You know that lining was wet, right?
God.
So wet. 6, leaves me for more than 30 minutes with the fur coat, the roses, and the photo.
Bye.
7.
I'd leave.
7, I text him and he doesn't respond, so I leave all his stuff with the bartender he refused to tip.
Wow. Oh my God.
That was a journey.
Fur coats in August.
In Atlanta.
Oh my God. Okay, here's a wild ride. And Cassie, I don't know why I think of you.
Oh, great.
Okay. He invited me and a friend to play dodgeball with a group of folks I had never met.
That actually sounds kind of fun, though. Like, low-key, I'm like, dodgeball would be kind of fun.
We were hanging out in the parking lot before the first game, and out of nowhere, he grabbed a ball and threw it at my crotch as hard as he could and screamed, "Wham, bam," right in the clam.
Oh!
Stupid. I immediately turned to my friend and asked if she was ready to leave. So stupid.
I hate that.
I'd be like, Are you ready to go? Like, I'm not amused
Just
by
like,
this.
no.
What are you, 12?
Wham, bam, right in the clam.
In front of people you don't know, too.
12?
Yeah.
Like a bunch of his friends. I hate it.
They were in the car.
They were in the parking
They
lot.
were in the parking lot.
No, sir.
No.
Okay.
I know.
Like, who's so upset?
Well, just like, who told you that, like, that?
Stupid.
How did you?
He's 12.
What
a
happened
juvenile
in your
delinquent.
brain? Like, what connections were made that you were like, this is a sound decision?
Yeah. I'm going to pull your pigtails. That means I like you.
Fucking hate it so much. Okay. This is from Reddit. Freshman year, this guy who'd been in a couple of classes said he wanted to take me out on my birthday. He ended up taking me to a quote-unquote party at his friend's shitty apartment. Then, about 5 minutes in, he tells me he has to go pick something up, but he'll be back really soon. 2 cups of stale keg beer late and 3 hours of awkward small talk later.
Oh, God.
3 hours.
That is a very long time.
He shows up high as shit and tripping balls on a combination of drugs.
No.
Completely forgot I was even there.
No.
I walked myself home that night.
Oh.
It's her birthday.
Fuck
It was her birthday. Horrible.
Dude.
That's awful.
In college.
Fucking
And like
worst.
birthdays are like a big deal. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. The worst date I've ever been on took his shirt off at the restaurant within 15 minutes. Just imagine it. A man completely shirtless at a restaurant. If you're wondering, it was the dead of winter and we were nowhere near a pool.
What's happening?
Yeah.
When I told him he can't do that, he told me to go fuck myself.
Yo.
I ran out with my keys in my fist, ready to go. He called and apologized the next day and asked for a second chance.
No.
Honey.
Again, decisions were made and why?
Also, another one. This is very Cassie centric.
Oh no.
This was on a thread, which was fucking brilliant. It was like married people of Reddit, like how terrible was your first date kind of thing. So at least you know in the end it has a happy ending. But not my story, but my parents. Some backstory. My dad has a brother who's only a couple years older. Growing up, they'd commonly try to steal food off of each other's plates just to be assholes to each other. This was remedied by plate guarding and defensive maneuvers with utensils if hands got too close.
Amazing. I see where this is going.
On my parents' first date, my mom reached for something to try off of my dad's plate, and he instinctively stabbed her hand with his fork.
I'm sorry, you're not getting a second date.
Drew blood and everything. Girl. He obviously mortified, but glad my mom was crazy enough to keep dating, marry, and procreate with the fork stabber.
Oh my God.
Happy ending, at least.
You gotta say words first. You want to be coming up in my plate?
Right.
That's an invitation to be stabbed.
Well, is it?
Yes.
I really
if
feel
you just go in.
I feel like stabbing isn't over. Like
what,
Kelsey?
Wait for that food coming in hot like that.
Oh my God, the look on your face when you were talking about the salon people that would steal your fries is like you're dead to me. Look,
my eye is twitching.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, if someone stabbed me with a fork on a date, I don't know how charming you would have to be for me to go on another date.
I think you'd have to explain that.
Because it's not like I would be like, oh, well, I really asked for it, reaching for your foot. Like, no, I'd be like, you stabbed me with a fork.
I needed a bandage.
I'm bleeding.
I'm over here like, this is completely reasonable.
You should have asked first.
Use your words.
Yep. Well, hey, if you guys have stories, be they short or long, if you have anything to say at all, that would be really great for you to go to our one-stop shop of a website. It's myworstdatepodcast.com. And we love you so much.
Cheers.
This is a Glass Box Media Podcast.